Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. You've clicked on this video, so I presume you know what you're in for. We are going to be continuing my astrology series with the fourth sign in the zodiac, Cancer, aka the crab, aka me. I was actually out of town, staying as safe as possible, I swear. Celebrating my birthday last week, so there was no video, but I'm 27 now, so that's pretty neat. If you're a Cancer like me and these sweet little dumplings that we're going to be talking about today, your birthday falls anywhere between June 21st to July 22nd. Cancers are the one and only sign ruled by the moon, and our element is water. We are a cardinal sign, which means we are initiators, instigators, and self-motivators, although a lot of the time we don't always follow through with what we start. We are also more of a feminine sign. Some of Cancer's most notable traits include sensitive, imaginative, sympathetic, kind, emotional. We are also known to be moody, contradictive, needy, temperamental, unpredictable, and fragile. Today's spotlight Cancers include Usagi Tsukino from Sailor Moon, Killua, I'm going to butcher his last name, excuse me, Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter, Toka Kirishima from Tokyo Ghoul, and Sata Kyoya from Wolf Girl and Black Prince, or Kyoya Sata. Beginning with my main beach, one of the reasons I am the weeb I am today, and the character I relate the most to in life, that is Usagi Tsukino, aka Sailor Moon. I have mentioned before that the Sailor Moon franchise is like a secret love letter to astrology because the characters embody their signs like no other. Usagi, or Serena as I first knew her, mentions in the very first episode that she is a Cancer, a klutz, and a little bit of a crybaby, which we soon find out is actually a lot of a crybaby, but there is, of course, a lot more to her than that. Like many Cancers, Usagi values family and friendship above all else. She will go above and beyond for the people she loves. Of course, as this book states, Cancers are complex, fragile, unpredictable, temperamental, and the typical Cancerian needs constant support and encouragement. This example is shown every time Usagi is crippled with self-doubt or doesn't have the courage needed to fight whatever villain she is facing in the moment. But with the help and support of her friends, she always manages to pull through. As a kid, I found her a little annoying, to be honest, but I think that's just because I was seeing the traits in myself that I hated. I was always being told that I was a crybaby and that I needed to toughen up because the world is cruel. Rewatching the series as an adult, I realized that my emotions and sensitivity were my strength. My ability to connect with people and empathize with their experiences gave me perspective, and much like Usagi, I surrounded myself with people who appreciated that part of me. All in all, the pretty guardian who fights for love and justice is a bad bitch, okay? And she will fuck you up in the name of the moon, and we absolutely stand. Next up, we have another one of my sweet baby boys who I want to protect, but let's be real, he would need to protect me. Killua Zoldyck from Hunter x Hunter. Unlike how openly emotional and vulnerable Usagi can be, Cancer men can be a lot more crab-like in the sense where they tend to hide their vulnerability in their metaphorical shells. However, much like Gon, Killua is also willing to go above and beyond for those he loves. Maybe even a little bit further than Gon in the sense that he tries to carry the burden on himself, trying not to rely on others. This quote from his personality page expresses this. Conflicting with Killua's predisposal to kill his unyielding loyalty to his friends and natural kindness, Killua often suffers immensely in his attempts to help his friends without a single complaint. He puts others before himself without being concerned about his own health or even his life. He obviously struggled a lot with fear of abandoning Gon, though. He struggled with a lot of ideologies imprinted in him by his older brother Illumi. I honestly feel this stems more from Cancers being afraid of abandonment. It was more of a I'm gonna leave you before you leave me kind of situation. Although Killua has a very complicated relationship with his family, he still has a lot of respect for his father. And I feel this quote from this book also represents how he feels towards the rest of his family. You want desperately to be loved and approved of, but resent needing approval so badly. I also feel this so hard, by the way. Like, when I read that, I was like, stop dragging me, y'all. Stop dragging me. And I say that with the exception of his little sister, Aluka. Their relationship in the series was honestly one of my favorite parts of it because it shows just how kind and caring Killua really is, and it breaks my heart to see his heart break because of the decisions he had to make regarding Gon and Aluka. There are a lot of best boys out there, but honestly, Killua is the best of the best, and if you've seen the show, you absolutely understand. Continuing with another sweet baby bean boy, Izuku Midoriya, aka Deku from My Hero Academia. Listen. The moment his birthday flashed on the screen, I was absolutely not surprised that he was a Cancer. I mean, what's the first thing that you hear about us?
Oh my god, our little crybaby Cancer is here. Yo, Leo, don't make any jokes. She's gonna start crying. Watch. Everybody hates me.
And what's one of the things Deku is famous for? I absolutely love this about him though. There's a scene where Deku is trying to keep all of his stress and anxiety bottled up because he can't reveal what's been going on with his internship, but with some encouragement from his friends, he's able to have a good cry sesh, pull through, and get back on track.
Regret, sorrow, fear, all the feelings I'd been trying to bury began to overflow a little. Heroes aren't supposed to cry!
I don't know. I figure that heroes cry when they need to, don't they? Here, you want half of my soba?
And I've got extra beef stew.
Thanks, you guys.
I know that this segment isn't about Todoroki, but let me just say, his line in that scene... Can you make a girl swoon anymore? Sympathetic, kind, and emotional? Check. Needing words of encouragement? Check. Becoming absolutely enamored with something or someone and then dedicating your whole life to that? Check. Okay, so that last one isn't an official Cancer thing, but it probably should be. Cancers also have a knack for making others feel cared for and understood. This is extremely prevalent in the way that Deku treats his classmates and especially Bakugo. Another quote from this book that I feel is very relevant to this. Cancer is the cosmic collector. If you let anyone go out of your life, it is unwillingly and never completely. When you really care for someone, there is nothing anyone can say about that person that will make the least bit of difference. You have a real blind spot when it comes to seeing a failing in those you love. So you see, not even Bakugo's own stubbornness can deter that possessive-ass Cancerian energy. I'm sorry, but once you come into our lives and we love you, you're just pretty much stuck with us. Second to last, we have another Cancerian character represented by a rabbit, Toka Kirishima. In my research, I found that in Asian folklore there is a story about a rabbit who lives on the moon. It's pretty cool how it ties into our ruling planet and how it is represented both in Toka and Usagi, whose name literally translates to rabbit in Japanese. Toka also shares the same birthday as me. Seeing Toka's character development in Tokyo Ghoul is one of my favorite parts about the series. She is presented as this very jaded character who has been through too much emotionally. She is a typical Cancer in the sense where she is trying to guard her heart and protect herself and those she cares about from getting hurt again. She cares so deeply about them that she eventually takes on the role of a big sister/mom. Cancers are often seen as the mothers and nurturers of the zodiac. They also have a very difficult time trusting others. And you see this throughout the story. Toka is very put off by Kaneki's kindness at first and tries so hard not to be affected by his words. But after falling in love with him, she is able to let her guard down and become a much softer being. I love how I made that last part seem like Tokyo Ghoul is like this romantic like drama or something. No, that shit's fucked up. But it's cute. It's cute in a fucked up way. Lastly, we have this tremendo papi lindo Kyoya Sata from Wolf Girl and Black Prince. If you want a more realistic depiction on what it's like to date a Cancer man, I would watch this anime. Both of the main protagonists in this story are Cancers actually, and it's hilarious because I remember watching this show and being like, why is this my life? You see, my boyfriend is also a Cancer. And it was like watching our interactions in the very beginning of our relationship unfold before my very eyes. It's not to say that Christian was some huge jerk as Kyoya is depicted in the beginning, but he was certainly not ready to open up to me instantly. We like to say that he has major asshole energy, but yeah, that's honestly how Kyoya acted towards Erika for the majority of the show. He is given a lot of the negative Cancer attributes: cold, aloof, possessive, jealous. He's what we would call an underdeveloped Cancer. He tries to mask all of this at school, taking on the role of a princely character, but if anyone tries to get close to him, out come the pincers. Beneath all that though, you see his reason for having such a cynical view towards love and friendship when they reveal his backstory. After a while, he becomes a lot more protective of Erika and remains loyal to her throughout the entirety of the series, and it's pretty beautiful. If you love tsundere guys though, this is the show for you. Alrighty, here are some more anime Cancers, but before we get to that, you will notice that in this list that the majority of shonen main characters are Cancers, and I think it's really fucking cool how strength and emotion are represented in them. We love to see it, we really do. Please let me know who some of your favorites are in the comments down below. thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with a Cancer you think will enjoy it if you're not a Cancer personally. I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye!